Excellent, thank you, and sorry for the delay there, folks, in the Apollyon League world. We were just trying to get the few subs worked out as we had a few people that weren't able to attend last moment. Tonight's game is going to be a Tier 3 match. Quiet Ones versus, well, as you see on the screen right now, it still says Quiet Ones, but it will be Battle Cattle, formerly the Bleeding Lizards. They are still the same squad. The only difference is they have decided to go with the cattle rather than the lizards. Today we will be having as our host and cameraman Iron Jedi.
Hello, hello.
You will be co-casting with myself. Yeah.
Exciting times. We have the ready for Quiet Ones. We're just waiting for the ready for Battle Cattle.
Yep, perfect. Now, looks like we actually have a couple of subs. Well, actually, we have mainly just Cod Ghost and Shady Laura, who will be subbing in for Battle Cattle. And it looks like JTY is actually, I'm just going to call him JT this entire match. But JT here looks like it's going to be his very first game with the Quiet Ones. And I'm not certain I've actually seen Chris is Awesome before, or Chris Awesome. So, actually I might have. And I like how they're kind of going with this Pachamari theme.
Okay. Ready?
Already showing their group. And it looks like we are good to go. Yeah, get her started. For those of you keeping an eye out and everything, you do see that our first map will be Ilios. Control map here. Our hybrid will be Eichenwald. We'll move on over into our assault, which will be Horizon Lunar Colony. Blah. And then escort will be Route 66. If we happen to go to a tiebreaker, we will see some Legion Towers.
How do you not like Horizon Lunar Colony? It's so good. It's so good.
No. I don't even like its, I don't even like its look. Everybody, I always have, okay, I've said this so many times on stream too. I actually prefer Paris to Horizon. And everybody's always just like, the hell.
Oh, which one? Let's see. Should probably check to make sure which one is the pause button.
Pause will be down on the right-hand joystick.
Cool.
And yeah, since you're the host of the lobby, you're the only one who should be able to do that. If you're you know how to swap between first person and third person too?
Yes.
Left joystick down. So L3. R3 is pause, all the other buttons are switch people. And if you say you hit X, and then hit X again afterwards, it'll put you into free cam.
Yeah.
Alright. So it looks like we're going to be seeing a little bit of a pharmacy here. Oh my god, I love these free cam controls on my account so much better. I'm always on the lead account if I'm watching these things. Alright. And it looks like Burger Rocks is the first one to get taken out of the air by Cod Ghost. Ooh, I'm just gonna call him Cod. I'm just gonna call him Ghost. Cod feels weird. And they get the res off on Burn, but that does end up sacrificing Broncos, who does actually get the kill on Paleon right immediately afterwards. And it does look like they're a little bit split here at this moment in time, but... Oh, with the tank lineup presently just giving their all in this right-hand side, too. Oh, DPI Stanley does go down, but they get a sleep off on the Mercy, who's now out of the fight for the next little bit. This is actually going to be a good opportunity for, well, because of the colors, I'm going to get this screwed around. For Quiet Ones to actually start getting back, if they can get themselves organized before they get the rest, before Cattle gets their team back together. Oh. Yep, and they are able to completely stabilize. They weren't able to capitalize on their man advantage at that point in time, or at least the lack of tanks for Battle Cattle. And Battle Cattle maintaining the control here. There's a couple of early picks between Burn and, sorry, no, it was Broncos and JT. that ended up stalling out their ability to push there. It just made it really difficult to move in.
Like battle candles have ult advantage here.
Huge ult advantage. Between Cod and Laura, the two subs, just leading that right off the top. Out comes the charge. Gets back to point and
wow.
Meanwhile, Cod is just ripping through them.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm trying to think of who Cod is, because I think I'm pretty sure he's a sub for this game. I know he's not allowed to play tanks. He is actually at a higher rank for his tank role. Out comes the Dragons, doesn't actually get anybody out of it, and a solid shatter does end up preventing anybody from moving.
Yeah.
Nice easy round going to the Battle Cattle. The new name will be their luck. Ah, thank you, Tay.
Boops for days. Boops for days.
Oh yes, the well. So he was tier 2, okay.
That nice big hole right here in the middle.
Good to know. Oh, you know what I don't have going right now? I do not have... Oh, I don't have my power key. I don't have
Round 2. Capture the objective.
And right out of the gates, we are going to be seeing Reaper Tracer versus a Doom, and we're sticking with the McCree. But of course, both sides are rocking that Roadhog, looking for them boops. I'm shocked that we're going with a Stanley on Reinhardt. I mean, like, giving yourselves that opportunity to get some pulls into the well with the halt. You also have a solid... Yeah, there we go. Stanley immediately switches off onto the Orisa. But halts into wells, halts comboing with Doomfist would be solid. We're going with a Brig, just basically it looks like to try and take care of some of those backliners, right? The Reaper and that Tracer there.
Bronco is doing a really good job of staying alive right there.
Oh, yeah, he was in that room for a while, yeah. Looks like that 10% nerf to his self-healing didn't do shit.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, he got Laura with that little pulse bomb. That takes out the major reason why Tracer can't live in the background, so that was a solid choice in my mind. Oh no, and then Paleon gets burned right in the face! Not giving Battle Cattle a whole lot of room though, because I mean right now with them being a couple men down and stunned out of his
good stun.
He did get one though. That was great, but this is giving now Battle Cattle the ability to just capitalize. A nice little solid hook from Icarus, taking Brawl out of the ring, and now that JT is no longer has his ultimate, it's going to end up giving a detriment there while the fight was already lost.
I got you.
A nice solid take from Cattle there.
Quiet ones might be able to use the sound barrier to get in there.
Oh, and now we happen to have Reaper coming in from the rear, going right into Stanley. He's going to try and take out that tank lineup. Laura's taken out immediately. First one out of the fight. That's not going to end up being great. The tanks are going to probably want to back off a little bit. Oh no, never mind. Icarus is pulling out all the stops, saving that day. Oh, you never want to be the first one to hook his hog. You lost that the moment Icarus saw that happen. He will punish your mistakes.
Yeah.
Oh, and actually JT actually does end up getting a nice little skill orb on the Hog to finish him off. Oh, almost landed that. Oh, Tracer actually, never mind. Tracer did kill themselves. Just there. Oh, Laura, that was so close to you knocking yourself in the well. I was so scared for a second. Oh, and now they've given Meek the big bad nano. Can he get some work done with it? He does happen to get it tanked. And that gave enough room for COD to actually get a solid 2K with his ultimate. They were so distracted by the nano hog that was in their front line. Back, and now they got free reign to just start smacking around with Rally coming out. Not entirely certain I'm pro with this Genji choice here once we ended up having Laura being on the Brig. Does give Battle Cattle their first win under their new name? I don't know.
New brand.
New brand. That's actually the word I was trying to think of. And I was just like, I paused for a second. And I was like, wait, what?
Good first map, good first map.
Yeah. I mean, I think Quiet Ones actually ended up having a really nice first push on that second map. It gave them a lot of room, and they were putting a pretty dominant hold on the enemy side choke for a good long time. Once they ended up having that first fight lost, wasn't as organized.
Next map will be Eichenwald.
Eichenwald will be next, which is actually one of my favorite maps.
It is, mine's too.
It's mostly just the design. Like, it looks so awesome.
It does. Plus that, I mean, it's one of my favorite ones just because of the bridge.
Oh, right. Oh man, that is your fabled bridge. I don't know how many games we've had on Eichenwald where you end up getting massive pulls off that bridge. Game-winning pulls at that.
In my first game with you guys, actually.
Oh yeah, was it her first game with us?
Yeah, it was.
Oh shit. Well, way to start the expectations high right on the first game.
Right?
Meanwhile, he's getting 50 fucking shatters in the goddamn Rialto. Not literally, but...
Yeah, it's only 40,000 at 50,000.
Yeah.
Got the ready from Battle Cattle.
Oh, yeah, I am in the wrong channel.
Need ready from Bronco.
Alright, perfect. Once we have the captains, well, I guess acting captain for today. Alright, both squads are ready to go!
Eichenwald.
I like it too because we don't have to actually end up dealing with any swaps or subs or anything. It just makes it easy just to be like, yeah, nobody left for the potty. Nobody left for, you know, the doorbell. So, we will be seeing Battle Cattle on defense. Sorry, on the attack first. We'll be seeing Battle Cattle on the attack first. That's what it is.
It's such a nice looking map too. Like, I really do like it. Nicely designed.
The layout's nice. And I mean, I know there was a point in time where like the choke was kind of a pain in the ass because there was literally only the one way. But they did that once they made that one fix with that side pass there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still not the primary way that people end up going, but even still, just giving you options of where you can poke from, where you can try and grab some additional, you know, attention through. Really opened it at that little problem up. Otherwise, I mean, it was even still a great map even then. It was just like minor issues.
Attackers incoming in 30
And like, also being like one, just looking up at the castle, and it's associated with some of the best like events and cinematics, like the Reinhardt cinematic.
Which is my favorite.
So good. I'm biased because I'm a Genji fan, so you know.
Yeah.
Two Dragons is my favorite. Actually, no. To be honest, the Overwatch 2 right now is the trailer is my favorite.
Oh,
right now.
yeah.
But I love the I love the Genji one just because you know the story between the two is pretty awesome. Just like Reinhardt's call. They're tearjerkers. All right, and we got a first quick pick on Broncos. They do actually happen to get the res off immediately, but he's gonna end up dropping back. Meat got a little greedy. And Brawl punishing that one. Oh, and we now have the tank lineup going straight in. And they're actually getting the picks they need. They're actually not going to end up needing too much more here. Supports and main tank being the only ones left. Oh, no, sorry, there is a Junkrat.
DPI is focusing way too much on the soldier there.
I mean, they're still right now, they've still got the commanding control over this, and they got a real quick cap on that point, so...
Burn to rocks.
Hit.
Jumping off so they can reset.
Yep, solid choice, solid choice. Broncos was found, and he was resurrected.
The payload moves.
Oh.
Looks like family's going in. Yep. That was a nice block.
It was, and now they got the visor just tearing him up as Burner Rocks he sneaks in from behind. And right now they're bringing their man back. So they're still... actually, I'm shocked that they still actually have so many of them there after he ended up getting that many kills with one res.
Activating the barrier.
Get themselves situated real quick again. Oh, sorry, the wrong one. Wrong team. Another shatter, and on the wrong side of the shield, doesn't catch anybody.
Again.
Yeah, twice. Tire taking out Brawl, that is giving their... actually, they got just the Arista having to back up the point, but they get the res off yet again. Down goes End Dragon. Oh, Burn to Rock is now dropped down from his nice high position. I think Battle Cattle really needs to actually just kind of back out with their Barons again. Right now we got Paleon still stuck in the underpass. Trying to fight with it Reaper. Going for a sneak from behind as DPI ends up jumping right into the fray. That actually may have ruined a little bit of the surprise, and DPI does go down. Another visor coming out, but it gets taken out immediately by Codgust. Codgust? Goust. We're gonna call him Gout. Watch it, or you'll get gout.
It's not something that you want to have.
I know, right?
Broncos with a good ult right there, taking out to you.
Cleaning up house after the at the end of the fight. While DPI is trying to take that off angle Yeah, clever. He needs to back up because right now the team is only just coming in and. Right now, Broncos is caught way out of position. He's actually kind of sandwiched between a whole bunch and gets taken out by Codghouse. This is going to be a great time for Battle Cattle to go in. It was high risk. Very high risk. Right now with, yeah, I was going to say Meek is coming out with that grab from above. And here comes the Dragon. Grabbing just Brawl. But that might actually be all they end up needing because they are starting to pick off Burn. Brawl is now back up, but they've now sacrificed the other tank instead. Another one of these grab fluffs just at this spot, too. Brawl's getting a good chunk of damage actually out on this. Sigma, he's constantly getting this thing.
Ooh, really good.
Pin?
Yeah, sorry.
I do it all the time. Don't apologize. Or I can't think of the word as soon as I get there. Oh, Bloxers is now spectating. I'm gonna quickly see. He's out. When we get in between maps, put it to invite only at this point.
Ah, that's right.
We only had it in there for me because I was gonna be late, but we'll fix that between matches. Or actually,
another pin.
Rounds. Solid, yeah. Now getting some values out of those pins.
Yeah.
And this is allowing them to get a good chunk of distance now. Now they've got into the room. And close quarters. Endragon goes down, gets resurrected by Laura. DPI getting a little greedy around that corner. Oh, and this is unfortunate for Paleon killing himself there.
Trying to get burned with that.
They're gonna want to get together, herd themselves away from the choke. Oh, dude, can we just start making like the battle cattle cry, like the D2 mooing cow level? Moo 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 moo. Oh, and wow. Burn gets a nice 3K, taking out both DPS and support. And this is a good time. They're actually getting nice and aggressive right now, which is what they want to be doing. They want to be giving them no extra space at this point.
Yep.
Take the choke. Make sure that it's going to be work to get through this choke, and then you slowly start pulling back, giving them a little room as necessary, right? You got a good chunk of space between. I mean, right now you got everybody but the tanks frontlining, so I don't know how well this is going to go.
They may be coming in there and just using all their ults.
Oh yeah, because there's a good chunk of ults on the Battle Cattle side. They can actually do a quick win through getting all these. Out comes Grab. We're going to see probably another Dragon Strike, which takes out 2, but Fire Strike already had 2. There's... and there is Stanley just throwing down his hammer to clout from gout. Oh, and a tire coming from above. Is he going to get any? He got DPI Stanley. DPI Stanley's not having a good day. They're just picking on poor old Stanley.
Getting his shatters blocked.
Oh, and just as we say that, he gets another 2 or 3 in a single shatter. He's making up for it. He's trying to get this point capped. Broncos is dodging this magnificently on that point, though. He's actually stalling out large in order to get his team back together as they're all coming out of spawn. Oh, sorry, that's not Broncos. Burn to rocks. Damn. Normally I see Broncos on, or sorry, if there's a Reaper on his team. It's only lately since we got burned to rocks.
Oh, Lucio at the last second able to touch.
And now we got ball stall.
More stall.
He's having problems around that one edge there, trying to keep himself rolling. Can't keep rolling on. And he does get himself taken out. And Bob is now just tearing through people as they're in the sky.
sides. Initiating match.
That was a good round right there. Good round.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty solid. Quiet Ones gave a really nice hold on point B. They had a good solid, like there's no time bank, so they actually ended up giving a good fight right around that first choke there. I mean, it was a quick,
Was a quick first point.
Battle Cattle. Yeah.
Yeah, but after that, like after they were able to kind of stabilize and regroup. Precisely,
like most of that time that was stolen from Cattle was burned out through that second point right there, right? So it was a good solid hold on that point, and then pretty solid hold with point 3. So looks like we will be seeing a Mara and a Hanzo. I like that myself, although it is going to be deadly with COD Ghost on hit scan though.
Yeah.
I haven't
Especially
seen
with
Paleo.
McCree. Like, COD is actually really good with that McCree.
He's got some good shots. I was noticing that in the first round. That far is going to want to be a little careful, especially when you don't have your Mercy with you at that given time. Mercy is with the ground crew. Doomfist going in right after. I love that spot because I use that group everywhere. And we thought the McCree was going to be taking out the bar. It was the Doomfist. Although you got a little too close to the ground, wasn't able to keep it in the sky. We have now Brawl, who's now right into the fray. He's now just a freebie doing, which actually does get the kill. And it does look like that Knights are going to want him back out. Knights, wow, I am looking at it because I have color red on my screen. So Quiet Ones are going to want to back out. Knights will face tomorrow.
Brawl was actually able to stay alive for a little bit with 10 health. That was really impressive before.
Out comes the Shatter, knocking half the team to the ground, but it does cost Stanley his life. And now the Burn is getting a couple of picks. So this is not, Oh, M-Dragon actually got it, took it right back, and then they got the res off, so it looks like Cattle are going to stabilize. Actually, they're gonna stabilize and maintain their aggression right around this.
Impossible when enemy returns.
Yeah. Shatter by Brawl. Oh,
man, I am
almost.
not drinking. Ghost getting a nice solid 2 there. This is
Burn 2 rocks looks like trying to sneak up behind. Not even close to the ultimate though, so.
Oh, out comes the Broncos zoning ult, basically giving space for Brawl to get in behind. Unfortunately, nobody ended up following with him. Oh, sorry, no, Mercy is with him. I lied. And this might be what they needed. That was actually a pretty solid plan if that's the case. Fake him out with the Hanzo ult. The Hanzo ult wasn't there to try and get picks.
Right.
Instead, you know, trying to get the
trying to get them to move.
Yeah.
That way maybe have Burn get a pick or two.
Right.
And Burn having the ultimate for Pharah. See if they're able to.
Enemy is
Oh no!
behind.
Stunned out of the res. And man, this fight's all over the place at the moment.
Heroes never die.
Oh,
It's weird because Burn is actually like taking these fights inside the castle.
yeah.
Burn finds Doomfist.
Chris trying to.
I'm taking care of you.
Oh, and he gets rocked out of his ult. That's unfortunate for Burn.
Through the wolf's eyes.
Hello there.
He could actually got a good fat lead in numbers for them. Actually, had that took off the way he was planning. And they do cancel out Icarus's ult in the meantime. Oh, and the shots come out from the high noon, catching nobody, but Doomfist is taking them out. Oh, Burn has actually swapped to a Doomfist as well. No matter for Paleon, who's swapped over to a Oh, and nice headshot from Broncos, trying to take out that sniper in the distance. Yeah.
Heroes never die.
I was actually watching it from his perspective too. It was nicely played. Couldn't see the Widow through the trees, so threw a sonic aerial just to kind of get the angle, and as soon as she ended up dashing across, got a nice quick shot.
Quiet Ones looks to moving along quite nicely here. Got a little.
Oh, and Paleon taking the fucking crown as a way to snipe out a little bit. Right now, if they can actually end up pushing this a little bit further, they may actually end up having the time on the block they need. Out goes DPI Stanley, and this is not what you want to be seeing at this point in time. Paleon goes down from a nice headshot. Unfortunately for them, COD Ghost comes back with a massive 3K, and then a res on the Reinhardt that actually just cancels out that push entirely.
You should be at peak performance levels.
Oh no, Paleon ends up getting, sorry, not oh no, I guess.
I'm taking
That's
care
gonna
of you.
stop Quiet One's push right there when one of their supports just immediately goes down. Out comes the grab. Oh, it didn't actually get as many as they had hoped. They got one out of there. Paleon's gone. But back.
Almost. And Brawl was able to get Laura.
Yep, and it does look like they are starting to get this push underway yet again. Oh no, Stanley ends up getting himself caught on the corner as he ends up coming in to try and contest point. Right now it's just DPS, and oh, here comes Orisa with the super power driver, whatever the driver is. What's her ult again? Bongo. Drivers are fucking random weapon, or regular weapon. And they are starting to
Looks like they were able
take
to
this back.
push them back.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that was close. Both teams did happen to have a solid, like about the same amount of time when they went into that third point, though, in their bank. Oh, and Laura's getting a play of the game here with a mercy play.
That was a clutch revive right there.
Nice. I don't get to see much Mercy plays games as much these days. It's unfortunate.
You don't, yeah.
Not since they removed the mass res.
Yeah.
They got shafted on the deal.
Such a long time ago with those mass res.
I fucking hated the hide and seek meta.
I didn't get Hercute spray for that either until they changed it. Because I never liked hiding. Let's see. Next one is Hanamura. Winter Hanamura?
I'm gonna ask the crew if they really Oh, we're not going to Hanamura. We're going to I have it pinned in the thing. We're going to.
Yeah, it is. We
Horizon.
Just oh, you have Hanamura.
It's Horizon Lunar Colony.
You're right. Horizon.
I love going into the pinned messages and just seeing that everybody else is following suit with the your maps for tonight are. I'm just gonna remove them all though because.
Oh, that's why I got confused.
Oh, were you looking at the
I was looking
pinned
at the
messages
very
when
bottom.
you were
Yeah.
Yeah, which was also my last. That's actually why I actually removed them a lot of the time afterwards. I forgot, I guess, the last one.
Alright.
So I'm just going to remove all these pins right now.
So, Horizon Lunar Colony.
Both have given a okay
Ready.
already on the ready. So right now we are currently at a 2-0 for Battle Cattle.
2-0.
Wait. Zan, you were cluing in on the Twitch chat, and you are not playing with your squad?
Initiating match.
For shame. It's alright, you probably have work or something. Actually, I'm pretty sure he is working. Now that I'm thinking about it. So he probably clued in for just a brief moment.
See, first point on Horizon isn't too bad. There's a lot of places, or a lot of ways you can attack. And there's a lot of good ways to defend, too. I do like that. It's
Point
the
A is fine.
second point that I don't like.
Yeah.
Ready for battle.
But I feel the same way about Paris. First point actually I find's fine.
Yeah.
Point B that I don't like so much. And even then, I like point B of that Paris better than I like point B of
Attackers incoming in
Lunar
30
Colony.
seconds.
Plus, Winston came from here. You can't be mad at the map that Winston came from.
And Hammond.
And Hammond.
And whoever knows what other monkeys or things that escaped from this thing we see in the future. Who
5,
knows?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe it's the jetpack cat, right?
No, we've already got confirmation that will never show up.
Stanley going in there, immediately gets frozen and dead.
Yep. And it looks like that we're going to be seeing some May here. Oh, almost blocked him out. That could actually have been a solid wall. Unfortunately, just pushed him up. They able to get out. And we got Paleon who's tearing through people now.
Oh, wow. So that was a really, really good res. For a second there, it looked like they were gonna go back and regroup, but they said no.
Oh, they executed a nice little dive there.
Leon able to get Broncos in there, so they're at a one-man advantage.
And a big, oh, that's a big shatter too.
Big shatter.
And this is the point where they're probably going to want to start backing out. Oh, and we got Angry Monkey to try and just stall this one out until his, friends get back. But unfortunately, he does end up getting himself killed, and at a very late time in the fight. So it's gonna stall out this this next push.
Down for the count. Actually,
it may not, because Paleon's in the background, just like, just basically one clip of Moira. Meanwhile, now they got monkeys just diving in on the tank lineup. Bob's coming out with a blade, which gets Broncos yet again. But have no fear, the tanks and the supports are here on the quiet ones to kind of restabilize everything. Wow. Alright, and they've swapped over from the Monkey to Reinhardt here.
I'm always a fan of the Ryan versus Ryan.
Those are a lot more fun to watch too. Oh, and no, Cod gets him. He escapes that with an inch of his life. Oh, it was actually unfortunate timing on the icicle right afterwards, but that grab came out and actually saved the fight for
The prognosis is not
quiet ones here. This is going to give them what they need in order to just set back up. Get ready for the next one. We got 3 minutes of this to go, guys. Well, 3.5.
Which seems like plenty of time.
There's tons of time. Tons of time. They kept point A pretty well. The battle cattle did. They had a good chunk of time in the bank. Which is what you want, because this point here is just such a pain in the ass sometimes.
Oh, bro.
Out comes the Blizzard, and it's catching a few of them. Oh, nobody gets in the, Oh no, she got frozen out of calling her mech back.
Oh.
Unfortunate for Meek. Kind of at the same time.
Surprised they keep on trying to go on the low ground and not the high ground.
I mean, Paleon's done a pretty good job taking through that high ground quickly and then getting through that side panel. Oh, he's now actually in the other side, in their back. Meanwhile, 1v1ing that Mercy and gets taken out by Chris. An unfortunate start to the engagement. Laura's got the coalescence that's coming out.
Then we having to go back.
Oh, and both the the support lineups are gone. Blade is now out. And sucked off by JT.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Looks like Paleon has swapped off of the Tracer and Cod's gone from Genji to a Mei. So we're seeing Sniper and Mei kind of almost getting closer to matching. Out comes the grab, which does catch Cod in there, but he saves himself. Unfortunately, it looks like Brawl is just way too deep without anybody to support him back there, which does cost him his life. Mei now back there.
And
oh, solid back shatter from Icarus. Sorry, not Icarus, Stanley. This is going to be what they need and actually just start getting some momentum on this point here. They're coming down the last minute here, and they still have yet to touch this point from this fight, from the last couple fights. Now it's coming the next blizzard.
Able to get that revive off, but it doesn't matter.
Yep. That was
Like,
good solid blizzard there from Team Broncos with a bunch of people caught in it. Unfortunately, the follow-up was just not there in order to take advantage. And Battle Cattle are going to do this in one swift fight. All the way from start to finish on that one. 18 seconds on the bank.
18 seconds. Yep. Took first point pretty fast, but stalled out a little bit.
Initiating match.
This is really where quiet ones are going to want to try and bring themselves like into the comeback territory, because 18 seconds left on the time bank. That's not a whole lot of time. If you can actually, like, that should be a good, like, that should be something that you can try and beat. You don't want to be entering this into overtime. I mean, if they enter it into overtime, they're kind of on similar playing ground. 18 seconds is unlikely to be a make or break when you go into a second round. I mean, it very well could be, but any extra time does count. But I don't imagine that might be a fight, not even.
Hopefully quiet ones will be able to take the first point relatively quickly. That way they can take that second point with a little bit more time than 18 seconds.
That's what they should be aiming for sure. It'll be unfortunate for them if it turns out. I mean, even still, if they don't get as good of a time as Battle Cattle did on point A, right, still leaves a chance of still kind of capping point B with a little bit extra time bank. 18 seconds, like I said.
I'm taking care of you.
Anything better, so higher is better. And we got Paleon, who's rocking the trick for Widow to prevent headshots with the mine. Ooh. Wow, and they've already got 2 picks on Battle Cal 3. So now they just got a third of the team now left to go in order to try and start taking this.
Somebody on point? Or
yeah, it looks like
sneak in.
JT decided to go with getting on point to try and see if they can get a little bit of cap. I'm not entirely certain I agreed with the move, because now you've kind of put yourself out of sync with the other team's res. Probably would have been better to regroup and
yeah, take a little bit more time to regroup.
Burn to Rock does end up taking out Laura's res in order to get Paleon back up on the Widow, which is a solid choice because right now Paleon is solid. We got 2 picks to each side. Oh, it looks like Brawl's taking off another 2. Oh.
The wonders of modern medicine.
It's really hard because right now it's just only Nova. Nova of Earth. Lonely on point. Oh, JT, why are you going in without anybody else?
Yeah, if I was the quiet ones, I would not go in right now.
This is a bad time to be engaging. They're not going to be wanting to take this fight, especially with Meek being able to... right now, he's right in on that front line. Okay, luckily they didn't actually get picked off before the rest of the team got back, but... oh no, and Chris... Oh. Gets canceled out of that. Battle Cattle is doing a really nice hold on this.
Trying to... Nova tried to leave, but...
Chris hiding in this little, oh yeah, they're gonna stagger. They're gonna stagger that one.
My will made real.
Get behind me.
And then Paleon taking out both the Mercy and the Junkrat trying to escape, stalling it out even longer. It is not looking good for quiet ones.
They're
Nice
not
hook
doing.
from Meek.
They need to regroup, but they need to regroup in a place that's not easily accessible.
60 seconds.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
Battle
Like,
to get 'em.
just stay at point. Out
There-
comes the. Oh my god, that clears that out. They might not even get point A. Battle Cattle are sitting here saying, "No, we march to our own zone. You don't get a chance at point B." Alright, they're mostly grouped up here. They're just needing to wait on,
This would be a great time too,
Burn
since
the
I
rocks.
think Laura is still coming back from point.
from spawn, yeah. Oh, and now we got picks coming from both sides here. The numbers are still in, Cattle's favor. Oh, except for quick turnaround. They're gonna end
Nova.
up trying to get this.
Maybe? Possibly?
They may get this in the final moments of, the time bank here, just to get enough time just to try on rank,
as they're not-
number 2.
As long as they don't stay off point,
Tire didn't quite
they'll get a little
the
bit of time to be able to do it.
Oh, everybody basically pushed off of point to go forward instead of trying to cap.
Yeah.
Only a few of them realized last second and to be like, nope, we gotta go help out Nova.
Yeah.
New defense.
Burn has his ult.
Burns got it, Brawl's got it. We only got Moira ult coming up on Battle Cattle, so this is the time they want to be able to try and make this a really good push, but unfortunately a first pick going up on
Halion able to.
Halion, yeah.
This will restore. I'm under attack. Patching you up.
Having that.
Alright, and they're getting a nice solid push. Out comes the first... Oh, that shatter. Oh! And taking out Laura, who's right next to Stanley as that happens. That second Blossom comes out. Gets a, another kill additional to, He gets a little bit more value out of that one than the first one, which gave Battle Cattle the edge in the end of the fight.
Hello there.
Who's still on point?
Broncos probably just wanted to sacrifice himself just to get a little regroup.
Potentially, and now they're kind of just coming in yet again. No DPS with the team though. Yeah, this is a little messy on Quiet One's end right now. Oh, let's see if Nova King actually gets some value out of this bomb. Does get Icarus, which is a good solid pick, and Broncos grabbing End Dragon. Followed by finishing off Laura before she gets the res off. Oh, here's the push that they need. Diving over to Paleon to get him out of the match, and this is where they're going to be actually taking advantage of those staggers. Can they make this? Can they get this with more time in bank? Will it be enough, or will it be basically the same? Oh no!
Wow.
Unfortunately for DPI,
That was
they
good.
will have.
That was
They
a
got 16 seconds.
good ult
Quiet
at the end
Ones.
there for Burn.
Yeah.
Switching sides.
So they did flip it around, but again, 16 seconds is not probably going to be a make or break point. So they're both kind of, I feel like, on a fairly even playing ground. I may end up swinging a little bit more towards Battle Cattle in this because just their first point cap was just far quicker.
And they were able to defend a little bit better to you for the first point.
That's mainly where we're probably going to be looking at breaking
Ready
point.
for battle.
See what gives either of these two the edge. I mean, Battle Cattle definitely has the edge on the past round.
Attackers.
Past
Do I
round.
see a Symmetra?
We do see
I do.
ourselves
Seeing it on
in
defense, too.
glorious
A little sneaky sneak.
Do not deviate from the plan, and victory will be ours.
And a Symmetra.
My teleporter
And
is
Symmetra is getting the teleporter up top, so that way people can relocate down and above real quick. I like that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's see if
Put
some...
their turrets though.
Defend objective
I don't think they put any turrets down. Oh, here we go. Oh, and we are seeing a Symmetra on the enemy squad too. They're getting ready to get themselves teleported directly to point, and they are going to just start brawling the second they start coming out. Laura gets taken out fairly quickly. It's unfortunate for the team. Doesn't matter. Stanley's going in headstrong. Icarus and Quad gone. Nice first solid push from Battle Cattle's
Good defense right there.
stabilized. Yeah, it was a solid defense. Oh no, and Endragon is now kind of caught out of position. He's going to get himself staggered majorly here. Oh no, the team has come to the rescue. But was burned right in their back. Oh no, he gets slept. I was going to say right in their back. It's actually not going to end well for them, but slept right behind, not in the fight anymore. Lasers just kind of firing out right now. Nice solid res on Broncos. And out comes the first wall. From Broncos at this point in time. Oh, sorry, no, they swapped off the other Symmetra on the other side. Oh, and Burn getting a nice 2K off of that. That might be... Oh no, he's going to be in a...
Really good job of staying alive, but
Icarus is
might not
given
be
a good
enough.
zone on that thing. They're going to have to prevent anybody from touching. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, the mines are all starting to kind of disappear at this point in time, although it doesn't matter. People are going to... They're going to give him point... they're going to give him point A and regroup on point B. They're going to need to actually push real hard for this to
victory will soon be ours.
get any kind of cap percentage on here. Nope, Andragon, just right, Andragon. Paleon coming out with a shatter, or sorry, Blossom gets shattered. Ooh, and there's so few of them on point, little spread out, very mobile characters, but won't be enough to get any ticket on the second point. Still, capturing that first point's huge.
they were able to get that first point though, so
Yep.
putting the pressure.
switching sides.
Well, the pressure is mainly on Cattle at this point in time because, well, actually, sorry, I shouldn't say that. If Cattle takes this, they win the series. If for some reason Quiet Ones are able to take point A, they will have the opportunity of either beating or tying probably this round with Cattle, which would mean that last map is guaranteed last map if they do happen to tie it up.
Right.
Scores presently
Incoming in 30 seconds.
Piece of cake. Piece of
Piece of cake.
piece of cake.
5,
You're on my naughty
3,
list.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Looks like they're bunkering down with the Bastion and the double shield.
They're just gonna make sure that they're like, no, you're not allowed to come over here.
Oh,
Teleporting up top, right on top of them though. It's gonna force them back with a bunch of teleporters all in, actually sorry, teleporters, a bunch of turrets getting into their back. That might actually be a pain in the butt for them. But meanwhile, right now JT is in the back line rather than helping out the healing side of things. out comes the res onto Brawl. And he's gonna go charging into the... Oh, that was a really nice...
Wow. That was a good save.
Save, yeah, from... I don't know how he stopped. Oh, it would have been End Dragon shield dashing.
Yeah.
And it looks like Cattle are gonna end up saving this one.
10 seconds remaining.
Alright, now they got only trickling to go in to try and capture this point, but they have no picks to really end up backing this up. This is going to be really difficult, and yeah, and Cattle are just rocking them.
Victory. Play of the game.
Caught with the play of the game.
Oh, instead of Ghost. Awesome. So we do not get to see any Li Jiang tonight. Oh, drat. I love Li Jiang, but we got Route 66 coming up next. That does give the 3-0 to Cattle, though. They've rebranded themselves. Cattle branding? Yeah, no?
Cow. Alright. Last map of the night, Route 66.
The cattle go where the cowboys are. Man, what is with this?
One of my favorite escort maps. Not my favorite overall.
What is your favorite escort?
Dorado, actually.
I like the look of Dorado. I like the way that it's laid out. I have terrible luck on Dorado. Dude, I have been making dad jokes since I was in high school. I've actually, since high school, I have made the same joke since then of both Korn and Children of Bodom need to go on to tour together to make it the Korn on the Cob tour.
Okay, alrighty. Both teams are ready. Last map.
You're just like, alright, skipping right on by this. We're just gonna get into this last map here.
Initiating match.
Alright. Don't act like you're surprised, Tay.
I mean, look at this nice big sign here. Big Earls. I want to go eat there. Wait, no, that's not the diner. That's the gas station. I want to go visit there.
Panorama?
Get some gas there.
I mean, if that apple pie is actually as good as it fucking looked when he started cutting through it in that cinematic with Ash,
yeah,
sure, I'd be down for some apple pie from that panorama.
This high side, nice little shoot some pool over here. Like, totally want to shoot some pool.
Oh, you're in the tavern backside of things, but you're in the diners where the attacking team starts. High side. The high side salute.
Then of course, yeah, having that apple pie.
5, 4, 3, 2.
That sounds delicious.
Attackers
DPI Stanley going with the Torbjorn hammer.
I have beat. Get this move.
There's nothing bad about that thing. Alright.
Gotta practice this hard, Yorn. It's gonna be the next meta,
yeah.
I guarantee it.
Orb hammer, yeah.
Orb hammer.
New meta. Then he's actually going after DPI. Stanley is going after him with the fucking hammer. And Stanley is just memeing on people now.
Halion was a nice little reverse sleep on Chris.
Brawl has left the game.
Oh, should
give
I?
a 30-second pause.
30-second pause.
Yep. I'm using a clock for it right now. Start a timer for 30 seconds.
Everybody's asking. Sorry, guys.
Who the fuck is first banana?
I don't know who First Banana is.
That was 30 seconds? Not 30 seconds. Bullshit.
I just had my 30 seconds one too.
Oh, okay. Then it was 30 seconds. Womst. Quickly go into the lobby and boot whoever the first banana is and put it to invite only just for this last little bit, and then we'll unpause it.
I thought it is invite only.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's been invite only.
Alright. Well, anyways. Okay, well then if that's the case, just give her... One sec.
I don't see Brawl
Alright,
on the list
pause.
either. Okay.
Well, we passed the 30-second mark, so... Got on pause. Yeah, but he's... Brawl's gone.
Ooh, Broncos with a good. I guess since
Who's on... Wait, what? We have... End Dragon, Agent, COD... COD is on... Yeah, okay, we have to actually end up canceling this.
is it because he's on?
Podcast is not allowed to be on tank.
So what I do?
Just end the thing, just back... Yeah.
So are we done? Since COD was not allowed to be on tank, right? It's a map for quiet ones. Gonna go ahead and end the broadcast.
Give me 2 seconds here while... while I sort this out.
Sorry everybody that's on Twitch right now. Player was not supposed to be in a tank role in this match. That's why we ended the map early. Until we get this sorted out here.
Unfortunate. It actually might end up being that we may not actually have somebody to come back for quiet ones and it may end up being a forfeit for Battle Cattle on the 4th map.
Is that what we're doing? John?
One sec. It's being discussed right now in staff chat because somebody left. The captain of Battle Cattle left specific instructions that were not followed. Codgoust is actually somebody who was in a higher elo for his tank role and did end up playing Diva during that last part of the map. Now we actually happen to have Brawl who's left.
Should I stop the broadcast then, or?
It would be silly if we end up finding a way to continue or getting
Oh, gotcha.
people to actually continue without it. So right now I'm just trying to make sure that this actually ends up happening.
Right. Yeah, so even though this last map was essentially kind of a whatever map, since the match was won by Battle Cattle, COD shouldn't have gone to tank. It would be 3-1 though, correct?
It would be, because so up until this point, Battle Cattle had followed our rules. That's up into the 3-point. I think that they decided to swap out just because they were just like, oh, we won anyways, we're just going to meme the last map, and, well, it bit them in the ass. So.
Yeah.
And I'm making puns in fucking staff chat about it. Oh, man.
All right.
No, we're just getting a quick ruling here.
Yeah, that's... I don't... Yeah. I feel like that's just Bad sportsman.
So it does look like we're not going to continue on with this final map. We are going to call it at a 3-0. It was an agreement between the captains of both teams that we're just going to make sure that this last map just does not exist. Battle Cattle did win the 3 maps, but we're not going to play this last one in lieu of it, but we will not be awarding any point to Battle Cattle on the map itself. So, in lieu of that, before I go, I'm going to quickly end up double-checking the schedule, because we do happen to have a couple more maps coming for the rest of this weekend. Sorry, a couple more matches coming through the rest of the weekend. We do happen to have tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Sorry, not tomorrow. I'm looking at tomorrow at
2 p.m. Eastern Time.
What are we? 2 p.m. Eastern Time. That is... Oh, wow. I'm looking at next weekend, so that's why. 2 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, we have us, both Jedi here and myself, will be in the Northbourne versus Bleeding Lizards. So, sorry, versus Knights Templar. Bleeding Lizards we will be against... Oh, so we don't have a tomorrow night game then. There's no night game tomorrow.
No.
On Wednesday, so we have tomorrow at 2 p.m., Northbourne versus Knights Templar. And then it'll be Wednesday the 5th at 8 p.m., Northbourne versus Bleeding Lizards. So we actually got the next couple of games here, Alfred. Battle Cattle now, that's right, yeah.
Yes.
And then next weekend, we will have on the 8th at 1 p.m., Blood Rain versus Quiet Ones. And then the 9th, we actually have 3 games, basically back-to-back. Knights Templar versus Quiet Ones, Battle Cattle versus Blood Rain, and then Quiet Ones versus Battle Cattle. So we got a Tier 3 fiesta from here on out. We're actually in our last, I think tomorrow is our third last game. We got Knights Templar, then we do Battle Cattle, then we do Blood Rain, and then we do Knights Templar yet again.
Are we doing MVPs?
MVPs. Let's go with... I'm kind of a little torn, actually, between Icarus... Paleon, actually.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking Paleon for the MVP.
Well then, let's go with that one then, because that one we both had on our list. So we shall give Paleon Games our MVP. If you had to pick an honorable mention from Quiet Ones, who would you go with?
Burn.
I would actually be in agreement with that one. Burn to Rocks actually ended up having probably one of his better matches I've seen in a while. So, honorable mention goes to Burn, and then for Battle Cattle. If you were to give an honorable mention.
Icarus.
There we go. Meek, you got the honorable mention, and Paleon got our MVP for the match. Join us tomorrow. I don't know who's actually casting. I should look that up another time, but you'll hear them tomorrow. 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Come check us finish off the Knights.
Later, everybody.